Now, the Java Lab Experiment 6. Write a Java program, implement array of objects. In this case, we have to create an object array and demo how to use that object array in my program. For that, I have created a class called as employee. This employee class can store the name of the employee and the salary of the employee. The name is given in the string and the salary is given in the double. Now, here I make it a private. In previous experiments, I have not mentioned any keyword when I am declaring here instance variable, and just keep it empty here. Whenever you use the private, that instance variable becomes private to that object. That means if I create an object of employee, its name and salary is only available to that object, employee object, not outside. I cannot access that name and salary using dot operator directly from the object. I have to use the methods. Now, what is the use of that private? Just like here, if I ask you, what is your name? What is your father name? Or which college you are studying? You can simply give the answer for that one. You can easily tell me your name, your father name, your college name, all will be given to me. But if I give some private information, if I ask some private information like what is your credit card number or debit card number, if you got a OTP, what is your OTP, or what is your debit PIN number? If I ask such information, you are not giving that information to me, but that information is already exist in you. So that is called as private information. Private means within yourself. You are also human being, I am also human being, but you are not sharing that information to me. So that is called as private. Only to you, not for others. Okay, in similar way, here name and salary is only belonging to the employee object. Now, I have created here one constructor and one method. The constructor I already explained in the first experiment. What is the meaning of a constructor? It will take the two parameters. One is for the name and one is for the salary. Here n is name, s is for salary. N is assigned to the name, s is assigned to the salary. It is just initializing these two instance variables. Then I have called a method called as print. This method actually display the content of display the name as well as salary of the employee. Just a display method. Once I created that employee class, I have to show the demo of that one. I want to create an array of that employee object. For that one, I have created here one class called as employee test. In employee test, I have created one main method. In main method, first I have written this statement. Employee bracket staff is equal to new employee 5. This statement creates 5 objects of employee. For each object, I have to assign some space. So I have written here staff 0 is equal to new employee. In that one, first I have to give the name of the employee, then the salary of the employee. In similar way, staff 1 new employee, then Pranav Bhatt is the name of the employee, then his salary. Like that, I have created 5 employee objects. Because I mentioned here 5 means I can create maximum 5 objects. You see properly here, and the object index start from 0 to 4, not from 1. Index value always start from 0 in the Java. If you see this statement, the meaning of this statement is create a 5 employee reference. Instead of creating here the 5 objects, we will create a 5 employee reference. Reference is just like a pointer in your C programming. Here I can point 5 objects, and each object is created here separately. Whenever you use the new here, it will create a one object called Vaibhav, and that object is given to staff 0. It is pointed by staff 0. Similar way, the second object is pointed by staff 1. Then each object is pointed by array of reference here. Okay, it's just like a creating a array of pointers. But Java, there is no any pointer, explicit pointer, but internally it is work like a pointer. Now, next I have to display the name and salary of each employee. For that one, I have written one for loop here. In the for loop, it is the new version of for loop is available in the Java. The similar statement is written here, which is look like a C programming. If you are using C programming, you can write like this way, this for loop. Okay, but if I am using here new version of for loop here. Okay, first I will explain this concept. Start from 0 means the first object up to the last element. Here staff.length gives the number of elements in the array. Staff.length means here the object name is staff here. Okay, staff.length means totally I have 5 elements, so it will return 5. So I value in the start from 0 to up to 5. That is done here. What I am doing, I am just displaying the content of staff. The similar statement can be written in new version. What this for loop will do, it's a little bit changed here. First, I have created employee EMP. I have created a one object reference here called EMP, and this is a collection. In between, I have to write colon, EMP colon and staff. Here EMP is a variable, object variable, then colon, then I have to write here collection. Collection of elements here. Collection may be array, vector, or any other where I have more than one elements. Now I am using array here. So here staff is nothing but array of objects. So it will take how actually this for loop works. It will take the first object from the staff, that is nothing but the Vaibhav, but it will take the first object and pass it to the employee EMP. Now EMP is pointing to the first object of the staff. Now I can write here emp.print. Now it will display the content of Vaibhav Bhatt and his salary. In similar way, I can in the next second for loop, it takes the second object and display the information. In next for loop, it will take the third object, that is Ajit Hegde, and display the information. Like that, this loop will works until this staff elements become empty. That means it will execute for 5 times. Once it will display the execute the 5 times, it will display each and every employee information. Like that, our program works here. Now I will show you how to compile and run the program. First compile it using the compiler here. Now if there is no error, it will show the successfully. If you got any error, just modify the program according to the program given and check it. Now I have clicked the build button, then I have to click on a execute button. Once I click on execute button, it will display all the employee information in a formatted manner. Okay, it will display in a formatted manner. What is this salary? And this is for example for array of objects. How to create an array of objects and use it. Thank you.